Okay, guys, it's time now for my Xbox 360 collection as of November of 2017. Look at how many games I have. Yeah. Yeah, look at that's a lot of games. So the first of them we're gonna look at is Arcade Unplugged. So I can find one of the Xbox Live. This does not require the Xbox Live to play. No. Bejeweled 2 is included. Geotraffic Penalty which Sports Future Evolved. Fable Souls. Texas Hold'em Poker. Outpost Exotic. Hardware backgammon. These games range from E to T. Some simulate gambling, Final Fantasy, bonds, comic mischief, and Mario Kart bonds. Bejeweled 2 doesn't have anything, it doesn't include that on inappropriate material. Barger, Lumine's Life, Cloning Clyde. Small Arms and Pac-Man, yeah. Products free for RPG. Also available, Street Trace NYC, Heavy Weapon, Time Pod, Scramble, Gatula, Controller, Rover Blitz. And there's the disc. Next up is Bejeweled 3. Now I also have this included of that one as a bonus game for my copy of that game, Zuma's Revenge. Bejeweled 3 is very addicting. Bejeweled Bliss is also included as a bonus game. That one I got at GameStop in NUI. This is one I got at GameStop at the Puzzle Mall in West Nyack. Bejeweled is the most addicting puzzle game ever made. I'm almost done with the achievements for this game. It's rated E. Bejeweled 3 does not have any inappropriate material. It's in an eco case. There's the disc. Also includes Bejeweled Bliss. Let me see what that other game had before I proceed. Other Xbox Live. Also includes a demo for Uno. So there's nothing to talk about this. Hello. So to get back with this, Bejeweled includes an ad for all of these games. Plants vs. Zombie, Pego Knights, Astro Pop, which I have part of Pop Cap Arcade Hits Volume 1, Feeding Frenzy, Heavy Weapon, and Feeding Frenzy 2 is included in as a bonus gift for my copy of Zuma's Revenge for Xbox 360, as well as my copy of the PS3 version of the same game, Bejeweled 3. Very fun. Next up is Big Pumpkin. Includes the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox version. This game's rated E. I got it at Complete Entertainment Exchange. The game's rated E for Mario Kart 2 Bonds, and it has the Burger King logo there because that guy is from it's owned by Burger King. This disc. Yeah. Does not include ads for any games. Just tells you how to let the game also use that. It works like cash. But I don't know if I shall use it. I'll keep that for nostalgia purposes. Next up is Brunswick Pro Bowling for the Xbox 360. This game is one of the it's in a purple case because it requires Kinect. This contains no inappropriate material. Perfect one get to play with friends and family, says Sean Rash of PBA Bowler. Yeah, so fun. I maybe need to get this game going once I try to figure out where the best spot to play this the video system from Microsoft. This game's also been released for the Xbox One and PS4. Child of Eden is next. It does not require the Kinect like that game I just showed. But it's optional though, because it's compatible. Two different experiences to play with the Kinect or play with the Xbox 360 controller. This game is mod and it's fun since rated E10 up. This game contains an ad for Power Up Heroes, which is also the same rating. So this game has fancy violence, monster just teams, and also there's those two reasons. Oh, before I go into details, I don't know what the maybe 2006 released game. Visual 3, I think 2011 release. This one 2006, I think. 2010 release. Ciao Aiden, must be until last 2011. I got this at GameStop in Nanuet, I believe. Oh. I really need to show the inside out art before I can put this aside. Yeah, this game I need to play. Next up is for the Kinect. Requires the Kinect. It's Disney Fantasia Music Evolved. A masterfully executed rhythm game that breathes the new life of genre. Hardcore gamer. This features those songs. Lyrics is why it's rated E10 up. Here's the disc. This game's also for the Xbox One. Also has Let It Go from Dave Vile. Our version of the song, Counting Stars, which is a good song from One Public, Lay Me Down. I can't decide which version of Let It Go to choose. Next up is the Devil May Cry HD collection. Features the first 3 Devil May Cry games from Capcom. I don't own the PS3 version, but I will try to get that eventually. Experience an iconic genre-defining Devil May Cry series together in a stunning high definition. These games, they're all rated amped for blood, suggested themes, and violence. There's the disc. And just not including an ad for anything. Nope. Let's see. 2012 release. Next up is I think 2008. I suppose. But this is Devil May Cry 4. Hits release. I also got this for the PS3 recently. which I got at GameStop, I believe. Right, and for blood, language, sexual themes, and violence. Here's a disc for this game. Final Hits Edition. Doesn't include an ad for anything. This is also from Capcom. They also did the Street Fighter games and the Mega Man games. Give them credit. I got this at GameStop at Premise Park. It's N-War from Tom Clancy. Ubisoft is the company that released it. Strategy Game of the Year. The Epic game. 2008 video game. I think it's rated T for the alcohol and tobacco reference. There's blood, language suggests things of violence. This is how the guide, the quick start guide. I'm not going to go much details in this game. Of that, Hawk, also from Tom Clancy. Would have been the T-rated game. It was never released on the Nintendo Wii like the sequel did. Next up is Escape Dead Island, which I do not own for the PS3 yet. This game I got at Walmart, and it's from Deep Silver. This game's rated M for blunt gore, intense violence, and strong language. A 2014 or 2012, I think a 2012 game, or 2014. I think it's 2014, I believe. There's the disc. I'm not going to go into much details with the structure, but yeah. First anime game I got for the Xbox 360. This was one of the clearance games, Fable the Journey. Beware the Magic. I believe it's the 2012 game. It requires the Kinect. It has more use of blunt language, and there's also violence. There's the disc. Purple case. Because it's one of the Kinect required games. Next up is the Game of the Year edition of Fallout 3, which is for the Xbox 360. Now this game is also compatible with the Xbox One. Compare the feature. So features. This game's rated M with blood, gore, intense violence, sexual themes, strong language, and use of drugs. This is a two-disc set. Here's the first disc, second disc. Next up is from EA Sports, FIBA Soccer 2011. We are 11. There's the features. None of the soccer games have anything inappropriate as to being an E-rated, as they're all because FIFA 11 has no inappropriate content. So is this game, because this game is also rated E as well. This game's rated E as well. FIFA Street, they could have been a great game. There's nothing else to discuss that. FIFA 13, which I also own for the PS3. Yep. This is Jeopardy for the Xbox 360. I actually got this game at Walmart. It was a pre-owned game. So somebody didn't want this game anymore, so I decided to grab it when I was at Walmart. Jeopardy has an alcohol and tobacco reference, and there's also a violent reference in there too. From THQ and Nordic Games. I still need to go for Wheel of Fortune. I think that's a 2011 game. That game is also pre-owned. Next up is another 2011 game. This is from Disney and it's Connect Disneyland, I think, which is also used for the Xbox One. I don't know. Experience Disneyland Magic. Before. I think it says 2011. Or it must be a 2012 game, I suppose. Last game from that first deck is Lego Batman the video game. It says Platinum Hits. I do not own Xbox Lego Batman 2 or Lego Batman 3 yet. I'm gonna try to get those. Cartoon Violence SE10 up. There's the disc. Also includes some Lego Batman related things. Merchandise. Yeah. And nothing else. Okay, stack number 2 is next. The Walmart exclusive includes the documentary. It's Medal of Honor Warfighter from EA. You check out Walmart. That's where I got Lego Batman the video game. They Anthem Blood, Intense Fonts, and Strong Language. There's the exclusive DVD. Plus the discs. It's disc 1, the multiplayer, single player campaign on the other disc. Yeah. It also includes an ad for Synergium. Also includes limited edition content on Pass. And manual online. Xbox Live. Plus all the video game ratings, like EC, which stands for Early Childhood. E stands for Everybody, Everyone 10 and up, the E 10. The T stands for Teen. Mature, this is the M. The AO stands for Adults Only. And I think most of them are games. Most of the AO Adults Only games are for the PC. Next up is Motion Sports Play for Real. Another one of the Kinect required games for the system. It's got mild violence as it's why it's a T-rated game. It also includes an ad for Your Shape Fitness Evolved. This and Motion and the game this game and that game are both from Ubisoft. Your Shape Fitness Evolved, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get. Does not have any inappropriate material like no unsuitable stuff like that game has. NHL 7, this is a EA 10 for mild violence. I couldn't go into much details with that game. NHL 2008, that was NHL 2007. Mild violence. Includes those features. That's a 2006 game. This is a 2007 video game. That's a disc. This is a 2008 video game. NHL 2009 from EA Sports. All the way until 2015. NHL 2015. There's the features that game has. And it doesn't include an ad for any games from EA Sports. The 2009 video game of NHL 2010 is next. I think I got these at the Complete Entertainment Exchange. NHL 7, I think. That's what I got at GameStop. This one I got at GameStop too. Blue Tough Enough. There's just below it. Not going to say the reason the rating and plus the rating itself because it's very obvious for all these NHL games that I own. Complete Entertainment Exchange. Any WoW can be a WoW moment. You just pull there, rate E10 up. Next up is NHL 2012. That's a 2011 video game. That one's a 2010 game. Be the next great legend. Because the features is a Register Online Pass. God. Yeah, this game can be fun. NHL 2013, a 2012 video game. Every stride matters. There's the disc. Also includes this. Next up is NHL 2014, released in 2013. The thrill of the hit. Some new features that game has. The NHL 94 anniversary mode. It's rated E10 up, as usual. It includes an NHL hockey team league game. Yeah. Next up is NHL 2015, released in 2014. Also the first game of the NHL series to be released for the Xbox One and PS4. The best of a generation. This game has some false advertising. It says E there, E10 up there, and E on the back. E10 up is the reason why. So yeah, it's rated E10 up, not E. So EA Sports made a false advertising on their part. That one I got a complete Entertainment Exchange. That one there too, as well as NHL 13. Here's a 2012. I got it. In NHL 2012, I got a complete game stuff in Garden State Plaza. That one I got at complete Entertainment Exchange. That's NHL 2007, 2K7, NHL 2K8. I think I got there too. This is on 2K Sports. The top rated NHL video game is now even better. Features are there. Rate E for lyrics and mod-ons. Next up is NHL 2K9, which I got for Xbox 360 recently at GameStop. It's Spring Valley. I think I got this. Next up is NHL 2K10, which I got at GameStop in Norfolk, New Jersey. The last of the hockey games I have in this collection. It's rated E for mod-ons, I think. It also includes an app for NBA 2K10. I think 2K Sports celebrating the 10th anniversary, I believe. Yeah. NBA 2K10 does not, maybe an E-rated game, but it does not contain anything inappropriate. No unsuitable material. NHL 2K8 includes an app for college hoops, NCAA 2K and NBA 2K8. NBA 2K8, I believe, has no inappropriate material. The next game requires the Kinect, and that's Once Upon a Monster, a Sesame Street game. 2011 video game, I suppose. And it's also a rate E. This one's a rate E rated game. So this game basically has no inappropriate material, I should say. One of the pieces that hold the disc in place is broken. Sesame Street, I'm too old for that shit. So ask why. But I shouldn't play with this. It also has an ad for new DVDs, different DVDs from Sesame Street. Not much games. PopCap hits. Okay, hits fine one. Ray E. Yeah. Next up is Rage. Ray M. There's disc 1. This is disc 2. And disc 3. Pardon me if I can include, put these back in. I got the PS3 version first. Next up is Seen It, Box Office Smash. I also this is released for the Xbox 360 only. You ever seen a game? Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Seen it? Big lights, big lights and big scenes. Seen a game, alright. Also on. This game, your ticket to fun. AT for blood, crude humor, mild use of language, sexual themes, use of alcohol and tobacco, and also violence. And here's the disc for Seen It. I got a complete entertainment exchange. Rage I got at GameStop. That's also where the other game I showed before it was also where I got it. Also tells you how to use the big button pad. You can play with that. That's not it's not the only thing you can play this game with. Next up is Splinter Cell Blacklist from Tom Clancy. Two-disc set. The countdown has just begun. This is for anime game. Contains blood and gore, drug reference, intense violence, and strong language. 2013 video game, I suppose. It has a Uplay thing. Here's disc 1. Here's 2. This game, I think 2008. Starman Irrigation. Released, I don't know. THQ released it. Trade T for has a drug reference, a small language, just themes and violence. I think it's a 2007 video game. Perhaps. Here's the disc. And also, GameStop and EB Games with a, ad. Also, this game also includes an ad for Just 2 Hot Import Nights, which is from also for THQ, contains language and suggested themes. Also include an ad for Destroy All Humans, Path of the Pharaoh, and WW Smack vs. Well, it doesn't name. Don't know the rating for that game though. Oh, put this back in. Next up is Super Street Fighter 4 from Capcom. Fun game. Yeah. The Ultimate Vision of Street Fighter has 35 fighters with 10 new characters, new bonus stages, plus new online modes. Rated T for alcohol reference, mild language, suggestions, and violence. I think it's a 2010 video game. Yeah, there's the disc. This extraction booklet does not come with an ad for other releases from Capcom, unfortunately. Capcom at your service. Next, from Telltale Publishing comes the Jackbox Party Pack from the makers of You Don't Know Jack. This game, this game is also released for the Xbox One. Here's the 5 games. Includes Once Upon a Monster is also, I believe, the last of the games that requires to connect. This game is rated T for good humor, has a drug reference in modern language, just suggested names. Yeah. Visual Tennis 4 is next. Better with the Kinect sensor. This game is not requiring it, but it's compatible. It's better with that. Tennis has never been better with Kinect. That Kinect is kind of not required to play this game, but it is an optional option. It's rated E for Comic Mischief. This game is from Sega. There's the disc. Let's see. Well, it also includes an app for Sonic Riders from the Famicom company Sega. That's Monica Tomatis too. It tells you how to play the game too. Doesn't include an app for anything else from Sega. Majora Tennis 2009 is next. From the same company that did that game. This game is also rated, but however, there is no on-silver material. The world's #1 tennis series returns. There's a disc for it. I got this at GameStop. That I got at GameStop, I think. Pretty much GameStop, I think. I don't think it was an complete entertainment exchange. XCOM, Enemy Unknown. One of the Emery games that I've not yet shown. In the Megas of Civilization comes a game about Civilization's Last Stand. 2012 game. Ray M for mature, blunt gore, strong language, and bonds. The bonds is not intense. Includes an ad for Bioshock Infinite, which is from 2K Games. That game has really been rated M. Also, add-on content. For this game. I do own the PS3 version. I got a complete Lifetime Exchange. This one I got at Walmart. That copy I got at Walmart. This is the next game. You'll be at Nature Gate and see the last of the anime games I own. The Xbox 360. This game, once over nature, tons zombies, massive chaos. This game's got 5 reasons why it's rated M. It's got blunt gore, has drug preference, has intense fonts, it's got sexual themes, and last thing listed there is strong language. Before I go to details, we got 2 discs. The first disc is, of course, the CD and the game. I also got this. It's a comic book. Also includes the instruction booklet of this game. Does not include ad for anything else, and the company that released this game is also add-on content for this game, Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate, which is very amped for contain violence, proximity, and sexual themes. Yeah, I got this on Walmart. The last two games are next. You're in the movies. All only released for the Xbox 360. Yeah, of course this is a eBay game. Last two, the final game I've yet to show is also the same game. This game has comic mischief, models the language and violence. It's hybrid in your own home. Tells any video game maybe? There's the disc. And does not include an ad for games. Nope. It doesn't. I have one more game. It's Zuma's Revenge. It includes Bejeweled 3 and Feeding Frenzy 2, and now have Bejeweled 3 for myself. I have an extra copy of that game. It's rated E for Cartoon Monster. There's a disc with the Bones games also listed. And it also includes an ad for Peggo, which I don't have yet. And Plants for Zombie. Peggo is included as Bones game when it comes to Plants for Zombie. And also includes an ad for Bejeweled 3, which I also have for the system. And that's it for all the games I have for the Xbox 360. Stay tuned for more videos.